Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So we're very much on Gavi! That caused a fair bit of alarm.
Gavi certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And it's been taken short. Now it's Rashford. And he's straight offside. Now it's Gnonto. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, one of the most talked about players in recent times is this guy, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I really like his enthusiasm, his energy.
Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Okafor. Koundé. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's shifting through the gears here. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Koundé. Yamal steaming forward at pace. The ball goes in, and he's taking no chances there. Balde kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Lopez. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal. Now can he find a... Goes for a shot! And again! Goal! Barcelona! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash. Barcelona
have fired themselves in front.
It's Rashford!
It's bounced back off the post. And that's in. They are purring, truly purring. Lewandowski duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Bernal. And here's Lopez. Oh, it's come loose. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Good running, strong and purposeful. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yamal. Koundé. And here's Rashford. That is a great pick out. Gnonto. Okafor. And it's Bogle. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Lewandowski did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He has found the way through. There's the... He leaps for it! Rashford finds himself offside. And he's being shifted off. Just about within shooting range. Bogle. Nicely weighted ball. Bernal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Yamal. And it's Lopez. And Balde. Swings it across. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Gavi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Rashford. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. This possibly the last play of the half. Rashford plays it short. Rashford. Now it's Lopez. He's having a shot! Off the post! That's the end of the first 45. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Barcelona looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0. Oh, great leap! And that's a good finish. It is an explosive start to the second half. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Leeds cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Rashford! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
That's a throw. Now it's Yamal. Chambers. Bogle. Chambers. That's a good run down the left. Just eases him off the ball. Balde.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. And Kubasi. And it's Balde. And Jamal. Koundé. And he's picked it up out wide. It's a goal kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So
14,
changes afoot here,
el
and
dorsal
from both
9,
sides.
El dorsal 6. El
Justin.
dorsal 16. El dorsal 10. Serán sustituidos por
Barcelona
el dorsal
still
7,
have the cards to
el
affect
dorsal
this game.
29, el dorsal
Well, there was an
20,
element of
el
promise
dorsal
insofar as they
8,
kept the ball
el
well,
dorsal
but
11.
they did very little with it, and he was quick to react. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's in plenty of space here. That's tidy. Great chance! Oh, good finish. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
El dorsal 19.
And yes, it's him again. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That'll be a throw. Balde. Can he get it through? Dani Olmo. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. So, third corner of the game. Dani Olmo moves short. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Games hinge on moments like this. A formality. We're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 81. El dorsal
Oh, what a
9.
game we have on our hands here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Balde. Dani Olmo. And once more, he proves rigid and robust.
Dani Olmo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, nice touch. And it's Pedri. Rafinha. Oh,
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Okafor. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now that looks a decent ball. Very nicely done.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
5 minutes to add. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Couldn't squeeze it through. Barcelona really will have to throw everything at this now. Bernal. Tanaka. And it's Buonanotte. And now the breakaway. Now it's Okafor. Bernal. Well, that pass isn't the best. They'll have to settle for that. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. We are just getting started. Gnonto. Played towards the other side.
Good switch, that.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I think Calvert-Lewin is amongst the best English strikers when inside the box. Yes, he's a good target. That's a threat alone. But it's the way he moves in and around the box, those staggered runs, the way he's learning to become more elusive in dangerous areas. This guy is a real threat.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Bogle. Gruev. Chambers. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Both sides exercising caution for now. And here's Gavi. Great vision. Lopez. Balde is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Rodon. Not Goodmanson. Okafor. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Yamal. Gruev did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bogle. Strong running down that left flank. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, he's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut. Goodmanson. Strack. Chambers. And Gnonto. Well, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodon with the foul. Balde. Wriggles his way through. Balde. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. They're taking a moment to consider their options. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Nice bit of trickery. He's shifting through the gears here. Koundé with the clearance.
That's going in strongly.
Gnonto. Goodmanson. Some really good ball movement. Space for him to turn and look. And he gets rid in a hurry. Gavi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Koundé. And it's Balde. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. That could spell trouble. Lewandowski! Goal! Barcelona! And there is your opener. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He'll try from distance. Superb from Okafor. A finish right from the top draw. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
You know, you just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Araujo. It's going wide left. No way through. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And we are back on the way.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Struijk. Okafor chasing after it. Bogle providing an outlet on that flank. Getting up there! Oh, crossbar! Koundé and Jamal. Gavi. Balde.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bernal. And Kubasi. And it's Balde. He's found a way past. And it's Gavi. And Bernal. Koundé.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a
He's in plenty of space here.
59 espectadores.
Calvert-Lewin really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, good take in a good area. Flings it across. Cleared without hesitation. This looks promising. It's Calvert-Lewin! And that's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
En el minuto 66, el dorsal 9. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
So we have movement on
El
both
dorsal
benches.
10. El dorsal
Leeds
14.
leading now.
El dorsal 6.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
El dorsal 7. El dorsal 11. El dorsal 29.
Out of play
El dorsal
for a
20.
throw.
El dorsal 8. El dorsal 21. Cambio de jugadores.
De Jong. De Jong! And that has fizzed wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Searching pass he's played there. He's through here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's being shifted off it. Probing pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Leeds clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Araujo. Good play on the left-hand side here. Great defending, strong and determined. It's played through for him. He's picked his way through. That's very neat. Okafor's cross. And that's the keeper's ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Barcelona very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
No, he's not getting his way this time. No foul, says the referee. Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rafinha. Buonanotte. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That is ended up in no man's land. And Tanaka couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, that's superb. Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away. And right near the end, we have parity. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And time is up. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So we're very much on the way now. Takes the shot! Great effort, but no way through. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Calvert-Lewin, is a player whose all-round game has really improved in recent times. He's become one of the most effective players in the air, and that's really improving his goal return. A real target man who offers early back-to-front service, or an attacker of crosses and set pieces.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches.
Calvert-Lewin clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Gavi. Gnonto proves too strong. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here, one each for now. And they've switched it over to the other side. So we're still where we started right now. Gnonto with a definite foul there. Goodmanson. Gnonto. Balde makes the interception. And it is clear to see that he is Gnonto! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Now it's Rashford. Now it's Gavi. He's in a... It's Rashford! Goal! Barcelona! And we have liftoff. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Okafor. Calvert-Lewin! Now it's Rashford. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Lopez. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
He's onside. Bornau did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Engages and forces him off the ball.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Rashford. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona have their second corner now. There's the header! And that has been knocked clear. Shot a goal! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Gavi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And he's forced to go back. Chambers. Passing is crisp and sharp. Okafor. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Yellow or red? It is red. Barcelona are down to 10 men.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Games hinge on moments like this. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 35 el dorsal 9.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Balde. Opts for safety. And it's Koundé. And Jamal. Goodmanson. Gruev. And Nyonto. And it's Bogle.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Jamal. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Lewandowski. Burnau. Goodmanson.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, some astute defending there.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Al-Kubasi is there, and he can get that clear. That's an excellent interception. That's an imaginative pass. No luck with that dink over the top. We are into stoppage time. Bogle. And it's Gruev. It's a good run down the right. And for the first half, that is that. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Goodmanson. Can he get it through? What a throw in. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has not gone well. Gavi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Goodmanson. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Nice interception, well timed. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Strauch. Gnonto. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And it's Bogle. Rodon tries to pass it through. Cross to the back post. And the keeper beats it away. And he thumps it clear. And the counter is on. Leeds appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
La asistencia a este
Pass is
partido
intercepted.
asciende a 96.847 espectadores.
He's found a way through. He's found some space. Goes for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Dorsal 29.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Koundé. Nice control. Now there's a... He's having a shot!
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Bernal. And the return pass. And here's Rashford. It's Rashford!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Okafor. Half an hour gone in the second half. Played out to the left flank. And here's Lopez. Gavi.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Takes a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh no, it's an own goal!
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both
El
sides.
dorsal 14.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all
El dorsal
count.
6.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
El dorsal 29. El dorsal 20. El dorsal 21.
And it's Aronson.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Tanaka. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Dani Olmo venturing down the left. Ferran Torres gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
De Jong stood his ground strongly. Shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ferran Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona have their third corner. Byram attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's De Jong. And he's well positioned. And the finish! Oh, good finish! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Probably be looking to play it square from here. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Buonanotte! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Ferran Torres, Rafinha. I think they're done. They are done. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promising.